Welcome to the Stranger Conversations podcast, where we explore the lives and lessons of those around us, hidden in plain sight. I'm your host, Tay Jones. Hello and welcome to episode 0 of the Stranger Conversations podcast, where, just as the intro says, we are going to explore the lives and lessons of those around us, hidden in plain sight. So what exactly does that mean? Well, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I absolutely love podcasts. But one thing that I've noticed is that, you mostly hear from, the hosts of the show, guests of the show, people who have already made a name for themselves or who are making a living out of making a name for themselves. Although these people, they have a lot to offer and you can learn a lot from them. I know that I have over the years. I know that there are millions of people out there that we've never heard of. People who are working behind the scenes, they're running businesses, they're making a difference in the world, they're leading others in an impactful way. These are the people that I want to hear from. So my name's Tay Jones. I'm the host of this show. I'm a public servant, a husband, a father, a business owner, a motorcycle enthusiast, and a lot more. I've lived a lot of places in my life. I've had a lot of life experiences. But this podcast is not about me. It's about the strangers that I'm going to meet on this journey and will be able to introduce to you through the show. Basically, in my day job, I communicate for a living. I have a strong desire to hear people's stories, and I've got a knack for communicating and bringing out information about people and their lives. And I started this podcast to bring the lives and lessons of strangers, the not so average that walk among us every day, the attention that they deserve. I want them to tell their stories. I want to hear their victories. I want to hear their struggles. And if we're lucky, I want to hear their deepest, darkest confessions on this show. We're going to get to know perfect strangers on this show. I can't guarantee where these conversations will lead. I can't promise that you're going to learn something, but what I can guarantee is that you're going to be entertained. I'm willing to bet that some of these conversations are going to get strange, and I really hope that they do. On our website, we're going to expand on the knowledge, the ideas, the expertise that we glean through these conversations. You're going to find all this and more at strangerconversationspodcast.com, and I'll link that in the show notes for you to see. You can also watch this podcast on YouTube, and as always, just follow us on social media, and I'll link all of those in the show notes as well. So, in closing, I'd like to put out a casting call of sorts. So, we're looking for a few good strangers. If you're up for the opportunity, let's set up a time to connect. We can hit record on your life. At our website, you're going to find multiple links to our shared calendar. Find a time that works for you. Set up a conversation today. And guys, you can stay as anonymous as you want on this show. You're a stranger. I don't know you, okay? Be anonymous or stand loud and proud as you and tell your story or promote something that you have going on in your life. That's what this show is about. And I want to be clear that when we talk, this is your show. This is not my show. There's only one requirement to being on this podcast, and it's extremely simple. I can't know you. We have to be strangers. That's the point. If you're up for the opportunity, that's great. If you're not up for the challenge yourself, but maybe you know someone that has an amazing story to tell them about this show. Let's learn from those around us and make sure their lessons don't stay hidden. All right, that's it for episode 0 of the Stranger Conversations podcast. Don't forget to subscribe to this show so that you don't miss out on the conversation. And don't forget to like us on social media, share us out, help us grow the show. Thanks for listening. And stay tuned.